Hello there, everyone. I'm Luna Soul Oracle, and welcome to my weekly collective message. Thank you all for joining me, whatever time you're listening to this, morning, noon, or night. Thank you for coming to this reading for this week of the last week of June. I hope everyone had a nice June or had a June that was calm and easy, and if not, very helpful for you. I also wanted to say, if you like these videos, please hit like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell to keep up with new uploads, because I do other weekly sessions and readings like this. I do new moon live card pulls, Reiki sessions, and very soon I'll have a pick a card coming through. So if you like those type of readings and you like my reading style, again, thank you. And you can show your appreciation by tuning in and checking in my future videos. Also wanted to say that this is general reading, so some of these messages may resonate and may not resonate with you. Again, only get the messages that hits your heart space and then leave the rest. So we're going to look at the overall energy and vibe of this week. We have here our tarot and then our oracle. And the way I read is I channel messages and I elaborate more with more cards and give more details, but most of it is channeled. So again, thank you for joining me, and let's get on with this weekly session. And I just wanted to say, as a reminder, don't forget to drink your water, take your vitamins, get that extra hour or two of rest. Your priority, your self-care is important. I think everyone should be doing that more and more these days. And say hi to Priscilla. This is Priscilla, my little jade turtle. She's joining us for this reading. So let's see. I just felt very green. If you're feeling attracted to green, or green is something, a color that's calling you, maybe wear it more. And it does, like I said, with color therapy, it brings in more healing, abundance, and more connection to nature. So let me stop yip yapping and let's start with this energy of the week. Already we have one card, so that is the Two of Cups. Yeah, the Two of Cups as the first card. See the energy and vibe for the collective. Look at that, it just popped out. The World card. So we have the World. Let's see. The Magician. Wow, already two major arcana cards. So that means big major shifts this week energetically. And let's see, our last card is the Knight of this card says Bitcoins, but you know what I mean. The Knight of Coins or Pentacles, however you want to call it. So I'm going to put this to rest, and we're just going to tune into the energy and vibe. Like I said, how I read is I start to channel in the messages alongside with the card. So I see here, this is the current energy of the collective for this week, this last week of June. I see here that there's going to be a lot of connection to relationships, but I'm also hearing your connection with the universe. So a lot of us are going to start seeing our role in what we're doing. And that's what I'm hearing loud and clear. So you're going to see your role. Are you putting in the effort? Are you putting in the time? And if you already did, are you taking the necessary break and trusting the universe to work with you? There's like two-sided message with this one. So I'm hearing that the first message, are you doing the proper things to nurture and aid you to nurture and aid your goals? Are you putting in the right amount of work? Like, for example, some of you want to be financially free. So are you necessarily taking the steps? Sorry about that. Taking the steps to be financially free. Are you saving money? Are you paying off debt? Are you being mindful of your spending? Are you budgeting? Are you focusing on a goal? You have a weekly goal for your finances. Is it leading to a bigger goal? And if you're doing all of that, do you have to do more? I'm hearing for some of you, you don't. You just did the work and let the universe handle the rest. So it's a two-sided message here. So are you doing enough? And if you are you trusting the universe enough to bring it to you? So I feel like some of you collectively are doing so many things and you're putting in the work and you're like, why isn't it happening? And I'm hearing it's because you're not trusting the universe to take the rest and help you out with that. So again, you did the work, rest, and allow the universe to handle the rest. Or for some of you, are you doing enough to work with the universe to bring in any goal in your life currently? Specifically this week, pay attention to your role and what you're doing. Okay, so that's what I'm hearing. Oh, look at that. The next card is the world. So yes, it makes sense, your connection with the world. What are you doing to work with the world, work with others? So I'm also hearing that there is a big shift on how we view our connections. So I think a lot of us are either releasing old connections, adjusting our connections, adjusting our attention, adjusting our priorities this week. So maybe some of you, if it's the end of the year, for some of you, if you're in school, you're finally focusing on yourself and your wants and needs. For example, you're finally taking the trips that you've been wanting to take all year because you worked so hard in school. Or if you work in a school, this your summer break is coming. So you're now making a schedule that works for you, that nurtures you out of a long year of work. So if some of you are going into that vacation mode, this is talking about how are you working with yourself? How are you making your life better? What are you doing? What is your role and position? And also, how are you adjusting yourself to the new changes in your life? I'm hearing some of you need to readjust your routines, change them around a bit because things are different now. And I think with these tweaks and changes, you're going to see a major difference in a more cohesive relationship with you and the universe. And you're going to see a lot more flow into your life. So if your life is a little clunky, look at what you're doing. What is your role in this? Are you adding to it, or are you need to adjust and change certain things to create more flow into your life? So a lot of changes are happening. A lot of in connections, a lot of views. How we view the world is also changing. How we view the connection of ourselves with the world. So that's something that's happening collectively with many people. And this could also mean your world could be your family. How are you viewing your connection with your family? How is it affecting you? Is it positive? Is it something that's draining? Again, some of us need to make adjustments to change the outcome and to bring more flow and ease into our lives. So this is what's happening. Some of you are already in the act of doing that. Some of you are planning and changing. Some of you are even moving. Whatever it is that you're doing to create more harmony and peace, you're doing that in this week. And that is a big focus energetically. So let's see what is next. Oh, right here we have is the Magician card. So you see the Magician, he has everything he needs. You see here, and very much in tune with the universe. We have here the one. This also represents a start, a new beginning. So a lot of new beginnings are happening for us. I feel like, again, if there was any area in your life or just you were going through difficult times, right now this week, you can really use the energy to help you change that around. The Magician reminds you have everything you need to create success, abundance, peace in your life, good things in your life. All is not lost. You have a role that you play, and how you use your tools is up to you. How you utilize your resources is up to you. How do you utilize the information you know to help yourself? So this is very much are you doing enough this week? And if you are, allow yourself to trust the universe. Trust yourself that you have everything you need to get through wherever it is and to achieve. So I'm hearing that if some of you have done the work, some of you have been trying hard, take a rest and let the universe do the rest. Say, I put all the energy into that. I did all the things. Now I just have to sit and allow it to come to me. And that's what the Magician represents, knowing what to do, knowing they have the resources and that everything is coming to them in due time. Okay, so a lot of changes are happening, a lot of shifts in routines, a lot of shifts in prioritizing connections and knowing how things are going to work for you and bringing more ease into the week. The last card we have here is the Knight de Bitcoins, or the Knight. I love the way the Knight of Pentacles. So this represents, Knights represent action. They present a movement forward, a passion. So I'm hearing as you adjust your connections, because there may be, I'm hearing a specific message for some of you. There may be a connection that you need to change how you look at it. This could be a significant other, a friendship, family, even a certain area in your life, your connection with yourself, your connection with people, your connection with your community, whatever it pertains to. Because again, this is a general message, so it could be different things for different people. You have to adjust and change how you view it. And when you change how you view it, you will see the possibilities of different pathways. Okay, different pathways. And this specific relationship is not only teaching you how to navigate it, but how to navigate future connections, how to navigate in the future other things. It's teaching you a skill to change and transform your viewpoint, and maybe let go of some old ones so you can embrace and see the beauty in it, the beauty in the moment, the beauty of that connection, the beauty of the lesson, or in some words, what it's teaching you, so you can start making beautiful changes. Because the magician represents that we have everything we need to complete our goals. We have everything we need to succeed, to be abundant, to be healthy, all those things. And this Knight of Pentacles is just a reminder that when we do those changes, good things are going to be presented to us. As you see, he has a little coin presented to you. And this is going to be a universe presenting you with abundance. And abundance can mean many different things. It can mean abundance of emotions, of feelings, or just your body feeling better. Maybe your connection and your views were stifling you in some way, or creating some riffraff energetically and allowing you to let that go. Maybe old mindsets, beliefs, or old understandings, to invite new ones. It's going to create a lot more abundance. It's going to bring the power back to you, and then maybe an opportunity this week. And I'm hearing this opportunity is going to allow you to move in a direction that's helpful for you. It's going to remove some unstuck energy. So you may feel like whatever you were stuck in, it's going to be lifted this week. Maybe some of you were just feeling a certain way for some time, and this week is just going to feel more lifted. And the reason why is because your view is changing. Your priorities are changing. You're changing something this week. And it's very important, and it's going to allow you to change how you interact with the universe and relationships and just connections in general. And this change is going to allow you to call back your power and kind of trust yourself and know that you're doing everything you need to do in this moment. This card, the Magician card, also represents that you're doing everything you can. You are doing everything you're doing in the moment to bring in an outcome, a desired outcome. And this outcome is going to be Knight of Pentacles, which is opportunity coming in. So some of you may see opportunity coming in, or you're starting to shift and change your viewpoint with the world, how you interact with the world. And you're starting to see that you have all the power all this time, and that very soon, because you're calling back that power and you're utilizing your skills and resources, knowing your limitations, knowing what is the right action for you, knowing that you have everything you need, and trusting the universe, you're allowing yourself to be open to new opportunities coming this week. So don't be surprised if your thoughts and the way you think changes a lot this week, but I think it's powerful to help you bring in some opportunity and some abundance, whether that's physical, emotional, or spiritual abundance. So let's see what other messages we have for the collective. We're going to use some oracle cards here for this week. That's hilarious. Look, desert path. Trust that there is a divine plan. So this is just another card reiterating that things are working out just perfectly. So if something in your life is a little turbulent, or there's some struggles, those struggles are not going to be struggles anymore, and that things are opening up for you. So you're going to see a lot of things lifted this week. As you can see, he sees the path in front of him. I see also that this may be a moment of clarity this week. Like I mentioned, some of you are going to see your role with the universe, and you're going to adjust and change it to benefit you and to bring a desired outcome. So I do see a clear path opening up for a lot of us, is in terms of whatever area of your life that you need that clarity in. Let's see what other messages we have here. Answering the call. The time is now. So this is again very much a signal for some of you that if you have not done the thing, if you have all the skills you need to do it with the Magician card, so your guides are saying now is the time. There's a divine path for this. There's something you should be answering or understanding that you need to do that will help you. So some of you have been feeling really called to do something this week, and your guides are giving you the okay. This card is saying this is the time. Some of you maybe want to change. Some of you may be wanting to change your career path. Some of you want to change some area in your life. Some of you have been thinking about this. Like I said, some of you are going to the summer plans and you've been thinking about something for some time. I want to do this. I really feel called to do this. I really feel called to make these changes. I really feel called to focus on myself. Whatever is being highlighted to you, and that's been something that has been an urge for some time, the time is now. This is a great time to start putting in the work, to start initiating that, to start believing. I'm hearing for some of you, you have to start believing that you deserve it. Some of you have done the work and you're waiting and waiting and waiting for a result. Start to have an expected, desired outcome. And that creates some expectations that if you don't live up to it, it's going to create disappointments and it's going to be this whole cycle. So I'm hearing right now is that no, you did all the work. Some of you already answered the call. You already initiated it. Trust the universe. It's going to reward you. Trust the universe that you already have whatever it is that you want and that it's going to come to you in the right time, and to not worry about it. All right, just believe you're there, and you are. And for some of you, you've been feeling this urge that you want to do something, that you want to make some changes, that you've been feeling this urge. Start initiating that. Start doing it now. Some of you have been feeling called to take a class. Some of you have been feeling called just to take a break. I believe breaks are so powerful. It helps rejuvenate us, but also helps us receive as well. Learn to receive. Learn to be in a state of peace and calm and tranquility, and just nurture ourselves deeply. So whatever it is that is being called to you or that you have done, the time is now. This week you'll see a lot of changes in regards to yourself and what you're doing, acknowledging your role with the universe, and how to next approach the week. Let's do the last card. Okay, so this one says, breaking trail, a breakthrough is at hand. So like I mentioned, there's definitely something happening this week. The universe, collectively for us, the universe wants you to know that things are happening in a divine way. There is a divine plan, that things are happening this week that are meant to happen, that is meant for you to answer this call. And with that, answering this call, it's going to allow you to break through. So it is clear that some of you may feel like you're in a rut, or you may feel like things are not pursuing or moving forward the way you would like to. It's because you have to readjust and pay attention. Some of you need to readjust your priorities. And like I mentioned earlier, relationship and your co-creation with the universe. And once you figure it out, what you need to do, whether that is resting and trusting the process, just trusting can allow you to be able to receive. And some of you just changing and initiating something would also allow you to receive. Whatever it is for you, it's going to allow you to have a breakthrough. A lot of us are going to have breakthroughs this week, and these breakthroughs could be something mentally, something in your physical world, something that you do differently. And it's just going to change how things are going from now on. Whatever that is, I feel like some of us are going to break away from old mentalities, and we're going to finally see a difference in our world and who we are and where we're going. And like I said, the pathway is going to open up for us. So that's overall the messages I'm getting this week. I feel like this week is very much, it feels like a week of inspiration, of a lot of awareness and just special moments and deep knowledge that will allow us to embrace the abundance at hand, because the Knight of Pentacles represents there is something for us this week. We just got to acknowledge our role and what we should be doing. And once we do that, we will see the breakthrough. And again, I don't want anyone to stress themselves on what I need to do. Just be. Just do your day-to-day routine. And just, if anything pokes out at you on a consistent basis, notice it and see it and understand it. And with those understandings, you can make that change or that adjustment, whatever that is for you. And just doing that, you shift the power back to yourself, and it allows you to receive. And that whatever you're receiving is going to be a breakthrough. Again, it's different from person to person. It's a general reading, but this is overall the collective, what's happening. And what it specifically pertains to is up to you. It's based on your own journey. So I hope these messages help you, bring you some clarity, kind of give you some little inklings what's going to happen this week. It sounds like a powerful week of self-realization and changes and breakthroughs. So comment down below and let me know if any of this happens to you. I'm really nosy. I would like to know. And thank you so much for watching me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.